You just get done with a run, or for me it's been a few weeks now, but you get done and now you have to clean your system. We're gonna clean all the lids and whatnot, clean all these roots out, and really all these just pop out. And then you can clean them in the sink, a little bleach water, or put them in your dishwasher. As you see, these lids need to be cleaned. So I'm gonna take these up, I'm gonna put them in my sink and let them sit with dishwashing soap in the sink for however long I feel like doing it. And then I'm probably just gonna throw these in my dishwasher as well. Now it's been like 3 or so weeks. These were a lot cleaner, but they've been sitting. You wanna make sure you get all your root mass out of your buckets. Because one thing we don't need is the root mass going through the pump itself. It's just unnecessary. And it could clog or break the pump. Now, when you get done with your run, you already have water in your buckets. You can keep that water in your buckets. Or if you want to empty it out and start with fresh water, you can. And add in 1 cup of bleach per gallon. This is a 32-gallon system. And then I'm gonna fill this water back up to where it should be. I'm gonna do at least 12 of these cups. 2 cups per whatever this is. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm gonna put in a few drops of dish soap. You don't wanna put too much or you're gonna have a foam party all over your floor. So just a little bit will do. And then you're gonna plug your pump back in. And then we're gonna let this run for close to 24 hours. And I'm gonna stay down here for a little bit, just keep an eye on the bubbles, make sure I didn't add too much soap, because I don't want a foam party myself. I'm gonna say that a little bit of a clog happened in this one. Left a little bit of root in there. Now I do think in the future I'm going to use peroxide or something else other than bleach, because bleach is no fun to work with. Also, plants don't like bleach. Now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug these. I'm gonna put 2 of these pumps into this bucket. They just come right off. And then into the bucket it goes. Now you wanna make sure these are pointed downwards, because otherwise this water is gonna spray up a little bit. And then we're gonna plug our pump back in. And then we're gonna let this fill up, go upstairs and dump it out. And as this is dumping out, I'm gonna take a microfiber towel and I'm gonna start wiping the tubs out. Now my bucket's full and we're gonna go dump it out, I guess, in the bathtub. And now I put all 4 of them in there, but it sprays out when it doesn't have much in there. So it's better to probably only use 2. And finally starting to get to the bottom. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go upstairs, get some hot water. I'm going to use that hot water to clean all this out and then run it through the system some more. I've already ran the bleach through here for over a day. So everything should be nice and clean or sterilized, and I just got to clean it. And then I'm probably going to move this over there. That way I can put my auto pots over here and have the reservoir right here, easy to reach it. Now I dumped a little more hot water in here. I still have more hot water here. I'm going to use this microfiber towel to wipe this up. You don't want to scratch any of this plastic. You can use a toothbrush or something. It's really going to come off really easy. But I'm going to go ahead and plug my system in. That way everything can go. And I'm just going to dip my towel in here. Nice hot water. Probably too hot for my hands, but take it. And then we're going to come over here and we're just going to wipe it out. Like so. And it's all going to wash down here. Okay, now the rest of the buckets are clean. I'm going to start draining out the water into another bucket, not this bucket, and then I'm going to use this water and wash this all out as it gets drained totally out. And the reason you want to use a microfiber towel and something like this is you don't want to roughen up the plastic or the edges or anything. If you roughen it up and stuff, it's going to make it where like algae and different things can stick to it a lot more and it doesn't stay as clean. So you want to keep it all nice and smooth. It's all draining. My buckets over here not fulling. Jeez. Put the lids and the root halos into the sink. I'm gonna wash them with dish detergent soap and then I'm gonna stick them right into the dishwasher. Not too much room in there, but I get them in there. It'll be clean enough, sanitized from all the hot water, along with me washing the sink already. Now we're to the part where I'm going to start adding nutrients to my system. Usually I would mix all my water into a 5-gallon bucket, and then I'd mix my nutrients up in that, and I'd add that bucket to my system. But I already got the water in my system, so I'm going to add the nutrients straight to it. And when it comes to my hydro, I don't use anything else but Current Culture H2O. This lineup has been fantastic. It has not had any pH fluctuations, nothing. I can let the pH check it once a week and let it go. Follow the feed schedule, and it does fantastic. No problems whatsoever, no deficiencies, no nothing. And if you guys want to check them out, I highly suggest checking them out. I have a link in my bio. But back to adding them to my nutrients, or my nutrients to my buckets. My lights just went off, so it's just a little bit darker. I could turn them back on, but I don't think I feel like it. And now I go to Current Culture H2O's website. I'm going to follow their feeding chart. So I'm on Current Culture's website. You're going to go to Nutrient Calculator, and you're going to scroll down. And then all I have to do is enter in how many gallons my system is. It's 32. It does all the math for me and tells me exactly how much I need to put in. So first, it's 32 milliliters of UC roots. You're going to shake up all your nutrients first before you put them into anything. So I'm going to add that to my system. There's 32. Plus another 32 to make 64. Next, 16 milliliters of veg A and B. So 16 of A and 16 of B. And then I'm also going to try putting in 15 milliliters of the Regeneroot, the root growth tonic from CX Culture. 15 milliliters. And then we're going to let that sit for about 30 minutes or so, let that all mix in, and then we're going to come back and pH it. Usually my buckets are already at 6.0, and then all I gotta do is mix up my nutrients in a 5-gallon bucket, pH at 6.0, put it in the system, and it just goes right into it. I've been using this TNB down, powder pH down. It's been working great. This is the biggest that I've had to put it into yet, 32 gallons. I've only mixed it up in gallons, or 2 gallons so far. So let's get it done. The water is at 8.1 right now, and let's put some pH down in it. Now, I'm not sure how much to put in here, so I'm just going to start off with a little pinch. Because usually when I'm doing this for like a gallon or two, I'm barely even needing like even a part of a pinch. Like it's just a little bit in there, and it goes a long way. As you see, it already went down from 8.1 to 6.3. At least in this bucket. I know these other buckets are going to be a little different because they're not mixed up yet. So it's going to probably go back up to 8.1 over here. As it's going back up. Yep, it's going back up towards 8.0. But this bucket's already at 6.2, so I want to say I can put in another 3 pinches, one for each bucket, and that should get the whole system at 6.0. Or at least round it, and then I can just tweak it from there. Now each bucket's at 6.2. I'm going to go ahead and put the lids on. And then if you look in here, you see where the water is. It is right underneath the basket here. So all I need is the roots to go down just enough to touch that water, and you're good to go. That is the one going in. Roots will hang down enough to reach down in the water. Roots number 2. You're going to let the roots go right around there. Number 3 got a little dry. Hopefully it perks back up. Which I'm going over here. And there we go, and the hydro system is ready to go.